Well, Frank Pangello with that update. Now, these days, labels, colours, even catchy phrases are more valued than the actual product inside the packaging. And big businesses are very protective about their branding. Over the years, we've seen some big battles over trademarks, but a fight's now brewing between two Adelaide soft drink icons. But in this case, who's copying who? Well, Paul Macon lets you be the judge.
Different labels.
You couldn't get those mixed up?
No.
I've been getting it since I was a child, I hate to say.
Things aren't all that cordial between two of South Australia's most iconic soft drink companies.
Oh, this is definitely a David and Goliath thing at the moment.
On one side of the bottling battlefield is FC Grub, who have manufactured their range of soft drinks in the northern town of Gladstone for over 100 years.
We're this tiny company, turnover is very small.
On the other side, another local centenarian, Bickford's, now a very successful national and international company with a lot to protect.
Consumer goods companies in particular, and they will put the asset value of their brand on their bottom line. It'll turn up in their balance sheet.
And the product in the middle of this bitter exchange is lime juice. Bickford's famous brew and FC Grub's alternative. Can you spot the difference?
Even though it's a grey label, it still is the same style of printing.
Looking at the labels, could you grab that one instead of that one?
No.
Why?
Because that one, the white sort of comes out and hits me.
I don't understand why they've come after us.
Well, Bickford's have come after FC Grub and their lime juice because they reckon the label is so similar to theirs, the public won't know the difference.
They're saying that basically the bottle's the same, the label's the same, the writing on it's the same. We can't use this heritage get-up.
So, Bickford's have lawyered up and are waving a big stick.
Because I think they've taken an aggressive approach from the beginning. I basically want a positive outcome for both our companies. There's a fairly big market out there to share.
Good, that's the lot, Larry. Okay, mate. Yep.
FC Grub, which employs 5 people, is now owned equally by Damien Casey and Costa Lebessis, who both say they can't see what all the fuss is about.
There's just so many differences between the labels. That I think if the paperwork had arrived on April the 1st, you kind of think, hello, this is an April Fool's Day joke, someone's messing around.
Damien Casey says some aspects of their lime juice label were used on FC Grub's cordial bottles back in the 1940s.
We've got quite a bit of a history, of course, with our label, so you're going to use bits and pieces which indicate that it's a heritage product.
Trouble seemed to strike when FC Grub's lime juice hit the shelves at Foodland, right alongside the Bickford's product. Is that the reason, do you think, Bickford's have got a bit testy?
Well, I dare say so. It's probably just more out and about and it's obviously in their face.
Bickford's refused our offer of an interview with one of their senior people, preferring instead to issue a written statement.
We believe FC Grub has deliberately adopted aspects of the Bickford's label and packaging in order to make the FC Grub product look very similar to the Bickford's product. There is a real risk of consumers being misled into choosing the FC Grub product in the mistaken belief it is a Bickford's product.
No, I can't see it.
OK, so if Bickford's reckon the public will get the two products mixed up, why don't we put it to the test?
Oh, here we are. This is what I want.
Hey, that's a Bickford's?
Yes, that's a Bickford's.
Now, this brand here, could you mix those two up?
No, I wouldn't.
Where's Bickford's lime cordial?
This one here?
That's Bickford's, is it?
Yeah.
Could you get that mixed up with that?
No.
Why?
Because of the label.
No, they're two different names as far as I can see. One's FC Grub and one's Bickford's.
You put it in a 750ml bottle, you put a gold foil on the top. You say, I am playing in this premium product category.
Dr. Cullen Habel from the University of Adelaide is an expert in brands and marketing. He says symbols of premium heritage products are bound to have elements in common.
Same size of bottle, there's a heritage style label. You create those points of parity to first be considered a part of the product category, and then you can think about points of difference.
Bickfords are no strangers to legal battles over intellectual property in their industry. The company launched the Monster energy drink in Australia in 2006, only to be sued by the originators of the drink in the US, the Hanson Beverage Company. The matter was finally mediated, with Bickfords pulling the plug on the energy drink. Meanwhile, for FC Grubs, this brawl with Bickfords has left the tiny company a little shaken.
We're just a small country town, a small firm, and that's like the way we like to stay. But we just want to survive.
FC Grubs say they don't want an expensive court battle and would prefer to sit down and discuss the matter with Bickfords over a soft drink. Bickfords say they prefer not to go to court as well, but
are not prepared to see a 135-year-old successful brand be damaged by imitators.
You know, sometimes you've got to say, hey, this is a load of rubbish.
You couldn't get that one mixed up with that one?
No.
Why?
It says Bickfords.
That label has been around for about the last 50 years, that particular Bickfords label. No, you'd never make the mistake, you'd never go, Brett. No, not a chance.
Wouldn't happen?
Not with me, it wouldn't.
Well, we're keen to know what you think about the dispute. Can you tell the difference between the two labels? And would it be enough to confuse you? Let us know via our website poll. Just head to todaytonightadelaide.com.au. Well, let's turn now to the reality TV stars who always have the